If you're a real estate investor that's trying to make a positive impact in your community, but also wants to make a positive cash flowing return, welcome. My name is Jennings of the Sherlock Foundation, and I'm going to tell you how we do exactly that. Here we go. There are so many ways to invest in real estate. I know I'm a real estate investor by trade. I've gone around the country teaching people how to invest in cash flowing real estate in both residential and commercial. But no one ever talked about nonprofits, which is kind of a shame, because it's amazing what we can do together. There are so many ways to do this, but did you know that you can partner with other nonprofits to create a social impact, make a positive return every month, and receive tax benefits? It's true, you can. I want to take a minute to explain to you exactly how this works and what we do to help investors like you and nonprofits make a difference in their community. Here we go. There are nonprofits all around the country who need one of two things: money and space. That's right, money and space. So what I do is I connect real estate investors and nonprofits so they can actually maximize both of these things together. We help them find housing to promote their social cause, as well as give investors a chance to actually make a positive return. By doing so, we increase the nonprofit's donor base and their exposure. And we also give investors that warm and fuzzy feeling in their pit of their stomach that makes them smile and proud to tell people what they do while they're making a positive return on their money. Here's a little secret for you. Most people don't know that the federal government has set aside billions of dollars to actually help combat homelessness, opioid addiction, and veteran housing. That's just to name a few of these things. But you need to have a nonprofit in order to access these funds. So what we do is we show nonprofits how to get those funds so that they can go ahead and pay their investors so that everyone builds their community. However, there are some problems. No system is perfect. Problem number one, a lot of the times these nonprofits can't apply for these grants or contracts until they've already acquired the property. And most nonprofits don't have the funds to go and buy a house outright, or an apartment complex, or a recreation center. So what do? Well, we partner with investors like you to help acquire the property so that they can then acquire the grants so they can in turn get the home themselves and pay you out or give you a monthly return on your investment. That's just one strategy that we utilize. Now, the second problem we have is there are so many nonprofits that don't make it to 2 or 3 years so they can actually get the tax returns or the donor support to fulfill their mission. But the government can take a little bit of time to actually get those funds to the deserving nonprofits. And by that time, the housing opportunity has already passed. It's usually been sold off to someone else or even demolished. And that's where our investors come in. Our investors come in to save the day, help the nonprofits acquire the homes, therefore is in control of the nonprofit, so the government can do what they need to do to support us. This is why we need more people just like you to get involved to help our communities. The reason why investors like working with Sherlock's Homes is because 1, they don't have to worry about hiring a property manager, we do that for you. 2, we manage the people in our program, giving them the social services that they require so that they can go ahead and become contributing members of society. 3, they make a cash flowing investment that is actually guaranteed and backed by federal funding. And 4, we have long-term leases, so you know you don't have to rush off and find a new tenant every 12 months. And also, our properties are kept very, very well. It's part of our rules. What? You haven't seen a nonprofit with standards before? So if you're interested in getting involved and making a positive impact and a positive return in your community and working with Sherlock's Homes, please reach out. We're looking for investors and citizens just like you so we can continue to grow our mission and make a difference in the world today. Please go ahead and subscribe so you know when we're going to be doing our next video, answering more of your questions and making more of a difference, getting our mission out there. Again, my name is Jennings with the Sherlock Foundation, and from my heart to yours, just want to remind you, you are fabulous. Take care.